what's up? It's Rihanna here today, and today I just kind of wanted to film a video about my reading plans for this year. I'm very excited about 2018 being here because it's a whole new year of reading and writing. I am actually planning on joining on some of these this year and being more committed to my videos and being on here interacting with more of you guys. That is my plan. I want to just go further into this world, and so I just need to really take that step and being here with you guys because I love it. I love the booktube community. So with that said, things this year we are getting a lot of booktube movie adaptations, and therefore I feel like there's a lot of books that I need to read because there's some that I have and I just haven't read them yet, and it's just crunch time because these movies are coming out this year. And I'm going to show you the ones that I do have that I plan on reading. So doing this in order of like what movies are coming out first and what I plan on reading then. So the first book I have up here is The Death Cure by James Dashner. This movie comes out this month, January 26th, and I am slowly but surely running out of time. I'm very excited to see the conclusion and read the conclusion to this trilogy. It's amazing. Next book I have that it is coming out on February 23rd, I believe, and this book is Every Day by David Levithan. So it's been a few years since I've had this book and I haven't read it and I feel so bad. And I watched the trailer though. I was like, oh my gosh, why have I not read this? Like, this looks amazing, like the movie does, but the books are always better. Next one I have is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Apatali. And so this movie actually comes out March 16th. So I have some time to read it, and I did actually start reading it, but I ended up picking up another book because that movie is coming out soon as well. I wanted to finish that one first because I have a little bit more time to read this one. And I've heard nothing but amazing things about this book, and I'm so excited to read it. The next one I have on my list is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This movie comes out March 30th actually, and this is one I do not own yet. And I have actually heard about this book. When it first came out, I heard about the book and I heard nothing but amazing things, and I just never got around to buying it. And then I realized that the movie actually comes out this year. I'm really not sure what this book is about. It's kind of how I want to go into this one. I kind of just want to go into the unknown with this one. Next one I have on my list though, The Darkest Minds. It is set to release September 14th. And I have the whole trilogy. I just don't know where they're at. Some time to find these books though before I need to read them because I plan on marathoning the trilogy. The next one I have on my list is another book I do not own, but I've been wanting to read this book forever, and that is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. We're not really sure when we're going to get this movie. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of time to read it. The final book I have on this list though of book to movie adaptations that I'm really wanting to read before the movie comes out is Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepez. And this one does not have a date set yet. I've heard nothing but great things, and I've been meaning to get around this book for a long time. Some of my other reading plans are things I want to reread and bringing down my TBR list. So one thing I want to do is definitely marathon the whole Shadowhunter series, like everything, and I mean like the Infernal Devices, the Mortal Instruments series, the Dark Artifices. I just want to read all of it this year because first off, the third book in the Dark Artifices series comes out, and it's Queen of Air Darkness. That comes out in December, and Emma from Emma Books is actually doing a read along, and I'm going to try to join in as well as reading all those books that I mentioned just a few minutes ago. And so a couple other things I want to read, like I said, is bring down my TBR. It is getting ridiculously big. So there's a couple of series that I have not finished yet, and that's something I want to get around because I can think of a few books. I have The Heir and the Crown by Kiera Cass that I have not gotten to yet. I absolutely love the Selection series. I just can't believe I haven't anyways, yeah, she gave us 2 new books and I did not read them yet. What is wrong in me? As well as reading The Last Star by Rick Yancey. I love The Fifth Wave. And I really like it. I enjoyed The Infinite Sea. Definitely not as much as The Fifth Wave though. But I definitely want to see the conclusion to the Fifth Wave trilogy. The next kind of, I wouldn't say this is necessarily a series, but these are kind of companion books. But I definitely want to finish it this year as well. Like probably around the springtime, summertime, I'm going to read these. And that is Lola and the Boy Next Door and Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. I really enjoyed Anna with My First Kiss. It was just cute. The third book in the Mara Dyer trilogy, The Retribution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. And I flew for the first 2 books. I loved it. It messed with my mind. It was so fantastic. It was one of those books I could not put down. There's a couple of series that I actually want to begin this year. The first one I have is Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. I think this is actually a trilogy, if I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've heard nothing but amazing things about Rebel Belle. The next one I have is the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I did start reading Obsidian and I just never picked it back up for some reason. It really captivated me and for some reason I didn't stick with it, and that I feel so bad that I didn't. So I really plan on just reading through it this time. So I'm gonna give you finally 2 more series that I really hope to start this year as well, and that is Delirium by Lauren Oliver, and then I have Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. And I've heard nothing but amazing things about these books too, and I just have not read them, and this is awful. Like, I hate looking at these beautiful books that I have not read yet and I need to read, and I just haven't read them yet. They're just a few of the series that I really hope to get to read this year. With that being said, that is all for this video. I just wanted to kind of give you guys some of my reading goals this year. And also, if you guys have never heard of this app called Goodreads, it's amazing. It's a way of keeping up with books that you've read or books that you want to read, and you can like scan all the books that you own, and that way whenever you go book shopping, you know what books you have and what you don't have. And it's really awesome. I love it. So anyways, there is a reading challenge that you have, and it's just like how many books that you would like to read this year. My goal is 65 books this year. I really hope I can maybe surpass that. That'd be awesome. But I definitely want to just read this year because I've had great of a reading year, and I'm just ready to conquer this TBR. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys with another video.